Hello everyone. Today I'm trying to get some use out of the tractor. It did want to start rough on me this morning. I don't know if I don't have the carburetor quite adjusted right, so I had to kind of fight with it a little bit to get it started. But I did get it running, and I'm trying to lift these big logs that are left over from this burnt tree that I cut down. I want to get them lifted up. I want to get them put over on the burn pile. And I'm running into a couple of issues. So one thing is, I don't know if you can see, there's kind of a line that goes through here. This is where we trenched in the electric all the way back to the barn. And my front tires on this tractor are sinking in where that trench was. So the front of the tractor is kind of sinking in. And then when I try to back out, all I'm doing is just rutting up the driveway, spinning out. And I just can't get the tractor out when I have all this weight on the front of it. So I don't have any weight on the back of the tractor. There used to be liquid in the tires here, some liquid ballast, and I took that out of the tires when I replaced the rims because the old rims had rusted through, and that old liquid that they used to put in there was very corrosive. So I had them take that out, replace the rims. Now I don't have any weight on the back of the tractor. I do have wheel weights that I took off, and I haven't put those back on yet. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably hook a bush hog on the back of the tractor, see if I can get some weight on the back of it. And then the other issue that I noticed is I've got two chains on here. So I've got, I think I had a 1/4 inch chain on there, and then I had like this big 3/8 chain. And I've lifted some really big stuff with this 3/8 chain. And one thing I noticed is this hook is stretched out. I don't know if you'll be able to tell it, but it's not nice and straight no more. It actually kind of opens up. So it's wider out here and narrower in the middle. So the jaw is opened up and it's almost wide enough that it'll slip a chain. So this hook on this end needs replaced. And I don't know if you can tell from this one. This is a good one. This is the other end. And it's all nice and narrow and nice and straight. So this is a good hook. The other one's in bad shape. So when I hook this up, I need to try to use the good hook and hook it up with this one. But first thing I need to do is see if I can get a bush hog or maybe the 3-bottom plow, something heavy on the back of this tractor. Well, I just noticed something. I've got the 3-point hitch. I've got that on the back of the tractor, and all my heavy implements are the snap coupler style. So I would have to take the 3-point conversion kit off the tractor to get some weight on the back. So I'm thinking about doing something else. So what I have is I have a 3-point carry-all. It's almost like a really wide set of pallet forks, and this is actually designed to be able to pick up hay bales. It has like a spot here in the middle where you can put a spear right in the middle. But this is actually a category 2 implement, and so it can lift up some pretty good sized stuff. So I'm gonna put that on the back of the tractor and then see if we can lift something up with that. Maybe the other log. Maybe we can lift the other log up with this on the back of the tractor and then lift the bigger log with the front of the tractor. Let's give it a shot. Well, you never really know what you're going to get into when you come out here and start trying to make a video, because I fully intended this video to be just coming out here, picking those logs up, putting them on the pile, and then cutting down some of these trees. Because if this is where I'm going to build like a little garage area, move that carport over here, these trees right here are going to be in the way of driving in. And so this was what my intention today was, actually going to be cutting down trees, and then I spent the whole time trying to just move those big logs. So I think I actually was pushing the limits of the tractor today for sure. The front tires were really flattening down. Looked like they just want to pop off the rim. So I think I kind of overdid it. I almost got to the point, if I couldn't lift that log, I had it hung up on that stump over there. So it was kind of, one side was high, it was kind of hung up on that stump. And I got to the point, if I couldn't get that lifted off there and stuff, I was soon going to get the chainsaw out and just trim it down and make it a little bit lighter. But definitely have the trees on the burn pile now. But I'm still not actually ready to cut the pile or to burn the pile yet. So I do have a few trees around here that I want to get cut down first. So I've got these two trees right here on this side, and then over here there's some trees. I want to show you this one. They're kind of dead from the pile being burnt, I'll be honest with you. So there's a lot of dead limbs. This limb over here is dead, but one of these trees is kind of dead, and it's actually completely almost rotted and hanging over this way, and it's actually getting ready to fall on the driveway at some point in time. So there's about 5 trees right in front of this concrete pad. Of course, I want to make this a lay down area anyway, so I need a way to drive in and out of this area, so all these trees need to go anyway. So I need to get those trees cut down. So one other question people ask me is, why didn't I just pile it on top of this stump here and burn the stump out? Well, let me show you what's really close to the stump. Right here, coming out of the ground, you see that? That is the wire that I ran. I intentionally ran wire to this location. There's a coil of it here, and that is to run over here. We're going to put a light pole somewhere in here, in the middle of here, and put an outlet so that I can charge the tractors, or at least have power in this location later. So this wire right here is, probably within 8 feet of that stump, and I don't want to melt it. So I don't want to start a fire on here that's going to be really huge. So we will burn this stump out, but we're going to do it in a smaller fashion. It's not going to be a huge burn pile like that over there. And in fact, when we burn this pile, it's going to get so hot that I'm afraid this wire could still be damaged. That's how hot this will burn. So I'll probably have to cover this up, or stick it down in that trench and cover it up with dirt, just to make sure that it doesn't melt from the fire when we do burn it. So anyway, did not get done what I wanted to today, but well, I got half of it done, right? I got the logs moved onto the pile, but I still got to come back and cut down 5 trees that are sitting in front of this concrete pad here. So I'm not really, I wish I could tell you how wide that concrete pad is. It's probably 30 to 40 feet wide. So it's going to be a nice little lay down area when it's done. But I think the sun, I don't know, the sun's getting dimmer, the sun's starting to go down. It's getting close to supper time. So I think I'm going to call it a day on this video. Hopefully I get back here soon and get these trees cut down, and then hopefully get the pile burnt. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.